Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today I wanted to talk about something actually kind of serious, but I'm obviously kind of joking about it because that's just how my personality is. But I wanted to talk about the real reason why I quit Instagram almost 2 years ago. Granted, I have gotten back on in the last 6 months. We all have, I can't say we all have, but I have a feeling a lot of people have a love-hate relationship with this little app called Instagram. I for sure did. So I took a couple screenshots of a couple photos that I had posted on my Instagram page throughout the course of having it, where it would look like my life looked grand and fun, and I just kind of wanted to give you a brief description of what was happening when I took that photo, how I was feeling when I posted it, because not everything is as it seems. And so I'm going to start with one of the most recent photos. If you look at my Instagram page, it's me climbing the crouching lion in Hawaii with my friend Heather, and the caption is just kind of generic. It's just really no words can describe literally everything it took to get to this view to see it. It was a lot of fun, but what you don't see in this photo, well, you can kind of see that I have Birkenstocks on. Who hikes in Birkenstocks in Hawaii? Apparently I do. And about halfway up this hike, I literally died. I had to stop my friend Heather, and we had to sit down because I was so dehydrated and I thought I was gonna pass out. And I'm so shocked that I didn't. To be honest, I didn't even think I was gonna make it. But in this photo, you can't really tell that I look like I'm hating life. I wasn't hating life. It was just a really hard hike, and it's a couple miles uphill. And then on top of it, once we got up there, we started taking all these photos, and it was really fun, and I was like, this is great. And then we couldn't find our way back down. So we went down this steepest, slickest side of the crouching lion that honestly I thought I was gonna die. And about 2 weeks later, a girl my same age died hiking the crouching lion because she fell. So you see a pretty photo, but it was not all that fun. Okay, moving on. So here's another photo. I laugh every time I see this because the honesty behind this photo is I wanted to post a different photo, and my friend Kara told me that I looked a little constipated in it, just the face I was making, so I didn't post that one and I posted this one instead. But if you zoom in on my face, I still think I do. And I always make my captions all deep and serious because I love life and I love talking about God and what God is teaching me through it. But honestly, this time in my life was not a good time. And so it's funny that I'm posting these photos as if all I do is go out with my friends and go to these really cool places and take photos, when the reality of it was not that. Then we go on to a time that I flew to California for a day because my roommate at the time was flying to California. So I decided to go with her. I was in Denver, so she met me in Denver and we just hopped on a plane to LA. And I wasn't anticipating on going to California for the day, so I didn't really have clothes for it. So this first photo is of me and Zoe, my roommate. We are on Abbot Kinney Boulevard, which is great. It has a ton of shops and all this stuff, and boutiques and donut places and coffee places, and intelligentsia is there. So there's just a lot to do there. So in this first photo, you can see I am in pants and boots and this little kimono type sweater. Zoe looks absolutely thrilled in this photo. And about 10 minutes later, the same day, my friend Jen met up with us. And now I'm in a dress because I didn't want it to look like it was the same day. I wasn't really dressed for photos, and so I went to this boutique and I literally bought a dress. How insane is that? So you're sitting there and you're scrolling through my Instagram and you think I have all these different photos of, no, same day, whatever. I took the Jenna Kutcher Instagram lab, and she was talking about like how to create lie flats and all this stuff, and man, I was just trying so hard. Those coffee beans were so hard to pick up because they got like little specks everywhere, and then I was like, my mom's probably gonna be really pissed that I used her coffee beans for this. And then I put it back in the bag, and it had been like literally on the floor. That's disgusting. But what you see is a pretty photo. It didn't even get that many likes, that's the funny part. So another misconception about me is because my job, I get to travel and go around the United States. I was going to say the world, but I get to do that due to my benefits, but not because of my job. But I will say one time I got to overnight in San Juan, Puerto Rico, and it was so beautiful. And they had all these little sand dollars, like literally everywhere. I went into the beach and I started swimming, and I found like live sand dollars, large ones. I've never seen them like that before. And it was really cool to take a photo of it. But what they don't tell you is sand dollars turn your fingers green. When you hold on to them for too long, it literally dyes your fingers green. So for the next day and a half, I had green fingers, but Instagram won't show you that. This photo is at the Alhambra in Granada, Spain, and you sit here and you look at this and it looks like I'm having such a great time, but my friend Sarah and I will attest that this day was like the hardest day of our European journey. We had been in a car accident earlier that day with some French lady going down a one-way cobblestone road in southern Spain, and the police came and they said that we were at fault, and we didn't have an international driver's license, so we owed like a €500 Euro fine, and it took 40 minutes for a police officer to escort me to an ATM to withdraw the money and then walk me back so they didn't take us to jail. Literally all that happened only for us to get to the cave that we were supposed to sleep in that night. And the lady was so upset because apparently our reservation was for 3 people and not 4, but there was 4 of us there, and she cussed me out in Spanish. But you would never guess that from this photo. Spain, you're a pain, but we love you. And then the one time I went to Disneyland, showing that I can be very adventurous and just jump on a plane one day and take a friend to Disneyland with me. We took this lovely photo of the famous Mickey Mouse ears, but I didn't want to spend $35 for Mickey Mouse ears, so I literally put them on, hit the tag, took the photo, and put it back on the shelf. This is why I'm not on Instagram anymore, guys, because I was portraying some type of life that really wasn't me. It wasn't me at all. I have countless more photos that I can sit here and go through. Maybe I got the flu 3 days later and ended up in the hospital because I was literally standing out in the rain to get this photo. Or this photo looks super awesome when we were traveling through Joshua Tree, but that's not where we originally wanted to go. It's where we ended up, and 3 days later we got in a car accident in this vehicle. Or this one, I kind of posted some sappy thing to get a guy that I liked to unfollow me. So I basically said, this is me letting you go on it. And I got what I wanted. He unfollowed me that day. I photoshopped stars into this image. Oh, it's so brutal. I bought new shoes, so I went into my backyard and took photos to make it look like I was out hiking. I was sobbing this night, and I took a picture of my bed and put it on my Instagram page. Here I am talking about that nothing is as it seems on Instagram, and my camera dies in the middle of me talking. So me redoing this video, the lighting is not the same at all. And you know what? Whatever, because such is life. My main point is don't compare your life to what people are posting on Instagram. Because I had a lot of messages from people saying how they wish that they had my life or that they could travel and like all these things, and it was really, really sweet of them to say, but at the same time, here I am like, I know half these photos that I posted have like a complete crap story behind it, and things are definitely not as it seems. I was trying so hard to just like have a cool looking Instagram page, and now I'm to the point where I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want people comparing themselves to me. I do want to take you alongside with me to work. I want to show you the highs and lows of everything. I still want to post high quality images because I am a creative and I love doing that, but I don't want to try too hard. This isn't about you in a nice way. This is about me sharing what I feel like the Lord has made me really passionate about, and that's sharing other people's stories, sharing what God is doing through my life, encouraging you, and also showing you a realistic expectation of what real life actually looks like, and not just all these beautiful posts of me on a beach or me in Spain or me in Australia. Or like, no one wants to see that, let's be honest. No one wants to see that. I even get annoyed with myself. All that being said, I am gonna start posting on Instagram again, but it's not gonna be the type of stuff that you expect to see. I am gonna talk about the real life nitty-gritty stuff, so here's your chance to unfollow me, or here's your chance to follow me, whatever floats your boat. Thanks for checking out this video. I hope you laughed at all of my embarrassing things, because honestly, I could go through a lot more images that are a lot more embarrassing, but we'll just leave it at those. I hope you have a great, happy, very safe 4th of July, and we will see you next time.